Well, this thing's back a week later. Seems to have made it. Radiator's getting slowly worse. Yes, this time I'm going to play with the fuse box under the dash. Probably put a nice heavy earth from there to the body somewhere, possibly to the idler arm, because you know I've got 200 amp fusible thing there, circuit breaker, so you kind of want 200 amps worth of earthing, otherwise it'll just fry this little one. So yeah, we'll get there. It looks like Brian's been around because there's a wee bit of duck butter under there. Little Brian, he likes duck buttering on things. Oh, there we go, we've got the earth done. So I'll leave this one there just for the fun of it. Got a nice new one that goes to the alternator bracket. That one comes off the alternator bracket and goes underneath and bolts to the chassis. So it's got plenty of earthing for that hydraulic pump that runs the tilt tray and everything else. Should work good proper. Well, today's exercise is to get rid of this fuse box because it's kind of screwed. That fuse only works when it's on an angle like this because it's burnt out at one end. You can't even sand it clean, it's just rusted and rooted. That runs the indicators and whatnot, and wipers. Yeah, they're all loose and that, they had it. And only these three fuses are connected. The rest of them have been bypassed for some odd reason. So I'll just put a 6 fuse holder in here and make it do something. But yeah, it's a bit of a mess, this is. So this fuse box is special. Someone been here before. I've just cut off the main power wires, you know, because I can. But yeah, I think they were the main power wires. It seems that way. That's what test light's for. But these wires here, the black and the yellow, join to. Now let's see if we can get this right. The black joins to red, the yellow joins to green, which used to go here that had been cut off, which was that fuse at the bottom here. That fuse there. That one there. But for some reason they decided it was a better idea to connect them directly to main positive, so they had no fuse. And that runs like the headlights and whatnot. That's special. And then there's another red wire that's been snipped off and gone missing, which I'll probably find later. So yeah, which I think actually it could have been this one here, which went to that fuse, which I have no idea what it does because it doesn't do anything. Yeah, that could be right. Yeah, it's sort of an orangey. That's sort of an orangey. So yeah. And I don't think any of the tail lights, well, apart from the reverse lights, are fused in this car. So yeah, I'll work something out while I bash my head on a brick wall. Yay! Maybe it's time to go get drunk again. Well, this is getting there. Just got to secure it up here somehow, some way or another. But it works. Very confusing, some of the wiring on this car, which is a bit messed up. It was like the parkers and the stoplights had no fuse before, but they had 2 circuits to run them. They had an unfused circuit, which is now this circuit, which has a fuse, and also had this one, which had a fuse on it, but it just didn't make sense. They had 2 positives going to the actual switch up there for the brake lights, which is just running everything. So the fuse was pointless because they had main positive going straight to it from the battery. So it was all a little confusing, but now it's all together. They're all ignition ones and they're constant power ones. So, and this just has to, I'm going to put a single fuse here, that's just for the actual dash lights. So still a bit of a mess, but at least it's all fused and somewhat know what happens now. Sort of. Yay. What a mess. Well, the fuse box can sit like that for now until it gets secured properly. Just got to find the right thing to secure it. But it's not going anywhere. So, yeah, it's not in the way of anything. Moves around a bit, but yeah. That'll do for now. At least it's got fuses that work. And oh yeah, something special. Got gold coins now holding the taco on. I think one at the top. I think there was one at the bottom somewhere. I don't know. Oh yeah, there's one. That's special. Very special. Oh, I'll take this thing for a little test drive. Fascinating. Yay, clunky old test drive. This is fun. Yeah, I'll pass the camera this way. Gives a character that important. High in the idle. Guys, I can't do it. My flashback. I hope it was anyway.
Hey, what?
I hope that was a flashback. Something just fell out of the bottom of the car otherwise. There's a flashback. Yeah. I do need to come down. I think you'll need it for. That's that sloshy.
What's it sitting on?
I just hit 90 and then went back to 80. Back up to 90.
Very hanky again.
As soon as I hit the gas pedal, it just went past 90. Yeah, all a bit strange. Now it's back to 80. Doesn't seem to be acting the way it should.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
100. The water cannot do what that's doing. Temperature gauge is just wacky on this. Just goes up and down way too quick. Don't even know if the camera can see that. And, yeah. Nah, I don't think you can see that. You go up and down. You can. Tap, tap, 100. Oh, we seem to have a Ford 9-inch on the back here now, which might end up in the car eventually. It should fit in that spot. There's a wheel there, and a wheel there. Why not, eh?